Mr. Johnson, you say that from the moment you met Ms. Tisdale, it has been a roller coaster ride, and after 9 years and 2 children, you finally want off. Why don't you tell me how this roller coaster started?
Well, good day, Your Honor. This is lovely meeting you.
Good to meet you
really
too, Mr.
is.
Johnson. Won't help you none, but thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
I gotta give it my all, you know, to be super honest with you. But starting from the top, my main goal is to try to decide on if I want to be with this young lady forever. We have 2 kids together. I proposed to her 2 times. I have a ring right here that I do plan on giving her. I've given her 2.
Now, Mr. Johnson, let me ask you something. This is divorce court.
Right.
You come in here and pull out an engagement ring. What would you like me to do?
I mean,
I thought you wanted to get out. You wanted me to give you some of her stuff.
I do, but I just want your opinion because I honor your opinion. And this is the 2nd engagement ring.
I ain't gonna lie, you wouldn't see a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th after the first one, bro. After the first time you didn't. That's just me. That's just me. After the first time, bro. And again, it's no disrespect. It's no disrespect. It's not to say that maybe now was a bad time. Maybe now was just a bad time for you. You weren't ready, and that's cool. I understand that. And ain't no bad blood there. But to continuously keep doing it and keep doing it, at some point in time, you gotta look at it, bro. No mean no. That's your answer. No is your answer. No is your answer now. We get it. In relationships, bro, it's ups and downs, peaks and valleys and all of that other good stuff. But if I'd have tried to propose to you at least 2 or once after 9 years, man, that is crazy. Because some women don't get proposed to in life. Fighting the cold right now. Some women don't get that in life, bro. They don't get that in life, and you gonna turn me down on multiple occasions, man. That's trippy.
I gave this woman, and I did take back. It was very immature, but like you said, the roller coaster is going up and down, and I just need your advice if I should.
Well, put the ring down.
Okay. Put it back in my pocket. Put it back in my pocket.
Put it right on back in the pocket.
Okay.
Tell me about the ride.
Okay, well, it starts off about 9 years ago. She was working at a restaurant. I happened to come in a restaurant. I usually go there all the time. I never seen her before. So when I seen her, we locked eyes, and I asked her a question like, do you do bad things? It sounds crazy, I know.
But it's a line, I get it, I understand. You were trying to, yeah.
We're in a courtroom, so you can use your imagination, you know. It's a lot of things that people do that are considered bad. So, I mean, that broke the ice, and we had a conversation, and later on that night, after work, she came home with me, and she basically never left. And,
Hold up. You mean to tell me you meet a man that says to you, do you do bad things, and by the end of the day, you're alone with him at his house?
Yes.
How much sense does that make? I mean, I see that it turned out okay. He wasn't Ted Bundy or anything,
Right.
because you're still here.
Not at all.
But doesn't that cause you some concern?
Not really, because when I locked eyes with him, it was like love at first sight. You know, I don't know, it was something about him, you know? You could tell when he said it, he didn't do it all. He doesn't do it often.
Might I say this, Ms. Tisdale?
Yes.
They said Ted Bundy was quite a charming young man. They said that women were falling from him as he was being sentenced to death for multiple murders. Some woman showed up and asked to marry him. Yeah. You know, just because you're smooth and cool and all that, don't mean you're not a serial killer.
I understand.
But Mr. Johnson, when did things start to get funky?
Well, the first, say, year and a half, it was smooth. I mean, because she had so much love, trust, so it was easy for me to be myself, easy for her to be herself. We didn't really have any problems. A little shortly, after about 2 years, that's when the problem started. A lot of family members, a lot of other people's opinions, a lot of the trust started going downhill.
Give me an example.
Man, that 2-year mark ain't lying, bro. He not bored. After 2 years, bro, the gloves is off. The gloves are off. She farting around you. She got down. You might catch her on the toilet. She gonna ask you to pass her some toilet paper or something like that, bro, is after 2 years, all bets are off. After 2 years, bro, all of the bets are off. So I get it, but in my personal opinion, I feel like at that point in time, that's why I'm a big advocate of we got to figure out what we going to do before anybody else understand what we doing. We got to figure out what we going to do first. We got to sit down and be like, all right, cool, this is what we try to do. Before you get into, excuse me, bringing family into it and your friends and goddamn counselors and all of that, we have to figure out what we're going to do and how this situation is going to work best for us, or which situation will work best for us. Maybe we might be really best as just friends. Maybe we might really belong as being friends, or maybe we belong in a relationship, but we don't belong. It's a lot of different ways. It's a lot of different ways that the scenario can play out. But my thing with it is we have to figure out what we are doing first. I'm telling you, bro, that family, everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. The lady, when y'all go to the pedicure spot to go get y'all annual pedicure or something like that, she might have an opinion on you. Excuse me. Y'all might go to Giant or something like that to go get I don't know, whatever. Y'all at Giant, and the cashier, the lady who at the self checkout, she might have an opinion on. Everybody gonna have an opinion. Everybody is. That's why it is important. It is important. It is a non-negotiable, in my opinion. We have to figure out what we're going to do first. We have to. We have to, because, again, as family and friends and all of that other good stuff, these are the people that were around before your partner was around. They knew you before your partner. They knew you growing up. They knew what you liked to do as a child. All of that stuff. All of that stuff, bro. So again, it's not to say that their opinion is right or that your opinion is wrong, whatever, however you want to put it, but it get tricky, bro. It get tricky. We have to figure out what we're going to do first. We have to figure out what we're trying to do, because if we don't, everybody else's opinion going to decide. I promise you. I promise.
Of a situation where what someone said or what you saw or caused you to be upset about and have trust issues with her?
Well, it wasn't really trust issues with her. It was trust issues with me. She didn't trust me as much as she did in the beginning. Mm-hmm. And it may be because of the repetition. Like when she calls, she doesn't call once, twice, three. She calls 60, 70, 80 times.
In a day?
In a day? No, in about 5-minute period. I mean, we have smartphones now. You know how you have to
redial.
So easy to do it, you know, and right back.
Are you blowing up the man's phone?
Yes.
What are you looking for?
Act like he care. Sometimes he just seems like he don't care. I don't know what to do. It seems like.
What does he do that makes you think he doesn't care?
And what is calling that man 67 times or 100 times in a row going to make it? How does that work? How does that work? You got too much time on your hand. My life shouldn't be the focal point or the center of your life. It shouldn't be, bro. Your life should not consist of trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. That ain't no life to live. That ain't no life to live, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it, because my thing with it is, if you that dedicated and focused on what I got going on, you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing for yourself and your life. And I ain't trying to be in that. Nah, that's no. Don't be so invested in my life and what I got going on. You can't tell what a hobby of yours is, or what a goddamn recreational setting you like to be, whatever, bro. You can't tell me nothing that you like about yourself or that you like to do. Hell no. That my thing. You want somebody to be with. You don't want to be with me. You don't want to be with Trump. I'm a pro, bro, and I understand. I understand. You don't want to be with me. You don't want to be with me. You just want to be with somebody. You just want to be with somebody. And forcing a person to want that'll never work. That'll never work. It never has worked. It never will work, and it never should work.
What does he do that makes you think he doesn't care? Or what does he not do that makes you think he doesn't care?
The way he reacts is not what I want. He's not affectionate enough for me. You know what I mean? I need comfort.
And you think calling him 70 times in
There
an
you go.
hour
There
is
you
going
go.
to make him come home and say, "Ooh, baby, I love you." Is this how the reasoning goes?
No. I mean, I expect him to be more understanding. You know what I mean? Like,
That's hard to understand, though. 70 phone calls in an hour. I just want to say that. And I'm going to ask you this, Mr. Johnson, because clearly this is a symptom of, apparently she's got a bit of a temper.
yeah.
Oh, you notice already?
Well, the 70 phone calls in an hour, those usually come together, a
Right.
temper and 70 phone calls. You give me a couple of examples where she's gone off the deep end.
The deep end. I can give you a simple example to where it starts. She
Okay.
complains about nothing. Okay, we could be sitting at the house and she could be like, "It's hot, it's hot, it's hot," and I would look at her and say, "The AC is right there. Just turn it on." And then she would get on my head about, "Well, if I wanted to turn the AC on, I would have did it." I'm like, "Well, why are you complaining that you're hot?" It's no like ending to it. It's continuous. Just like the repetitive phone calls, it doesn't stop with her. That is the problem. She doesn't know how to pump her brakes at certain times. She let her emotions get the best of her. And it seems like that's what she knows as normal. And all I've been trying to do is try to show her that's not normal. We need to understand what we think is normal so we can be on the same page.
It's unfortunate, bro, but them type of situations, you might just gotta leave her where she at. You might just gotta leave her where she at, and it's not your fault, it's not her fault. But I get that, bro. I get that. I understand that. Sometimes people, you'll deal with a person, bro, and their sense or their logic of reality is different from your sense and your logic of reality. She might really think that loving her or loving on her mean that you gotta be up underneath her, you gotta call every 24 seconds, you gotta give her your location everywhere that you going. You don't spend time with your family no more. You are hers. Like that might be what loving means to her. That might be what that mean to her. But again, you trying to say, well, I got a different opinion. And what you're entitled to that. You're entitled to that. I have a different opinion, and I'm trying to drag her and bring her into my opinion in a way that she can see that my opinion is the right opinion. And it really ain't no right answer here. It really ain't no right answer here. Just because you don't make her feel loved the way that she wants to be loved, don't mean that you wrong or that is wrong. It don't mean. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. I hope y'all get what I'm saying, because the roles could be reversed. The roles could be reversed. So it's not, excuse me, it's not gender specific. It's not gender specific at all. But my thing with it is, bro, you can't change a person. If that's how she is, if that's what her outlook and her point of view and perspective of love is, then that is what it is for her. Let her, that's her. That's her, bro, but you can't try to change a person. Like, we gotta chill with that. You cannot change a person. You just can't. We cannot.
Ms. Tisdale, do you agree with him that you do get upset easily and over small things?
Yes, I do.
And why do you think that is?
Insecure.
You're insecure.
Yeah.
Why are you insecure with your gorgeous self?
I don't know. Low self-esteem,
Because?
life experiences, how I've been treated.
By whom?
Family members, you know, treated me wrong, lied to me, you know, affected my relationship with him a lot, letting them invade and make decisions for me that wasn't right and I regret later.
I wish her nothing but happiness, bro. She deserved the world. Give her the world, bro. Give her the world, bro. Not only she had the confidence to admit that. You gotta have confidence to admit that. And then she went down the line with it. Low self-esteem. But where does the low self-esteem come from? My family member. That's what I'm telling you, bro. We don't know how far this shit go. We don't know how far back her trauma and bad feelings and all of that stuff to go. But I'm gonna tell you this. I work with her. Well, that's another man's wife. I ain't taking it there, but if I was him, bro, yeah, I work with her. She cool with me. Why? Because she admitted to her fault. She admitted to her wrong. She's aware of what she need to do. She's aware of what's wrong and all of that stuff, bro. As long as you do that, the rest is a cakewalk. The rest, that's when you need to be there to support her and help her get through that shit. And help her get through it. If that's who you really want to be with, if that's who you really want to be with. But I would, bro. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, bro. She might be insecure. He might be goddamn imperfect as well. He might be I don't know. What's another one? Whatever. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, bro. I respect her. She has my respect.
Ms. Tisdale, you say that Mr. Johnson made a comment so ridiculous during one of the most stressful points in your life that you actually left him over it. Why don't you tell me what was going on and what he said?
Well, actually, my daughter, when she was born, she was 12 days old and she stopped breathing. She almost died. He gave her CPR, and when we went to the hospital, we got into an argument because he said something so stupid and dumb.
Well, what did he say?
He gonna tell me that if my daughter turned out like me, he don't want nothing to do with her. So we got into an argument, we got into a big fight. I got angry with him because my daughter's laying in the bed, almost dying. And
Go ahead.
and you say something like that to me. In the midst of this, we're supposed to be together and, you know what I mean, loving each other, and it was just crazy. And then they had to escort the police into the security into the hotel, into the hospital.
Damn.
And
Now,
take
who
him.
was escorted out, him or you?
Him.
Between the time he saved your daughter's life by giving him CPR and he made that off comment, no doubt about it. Not the thing to say when somebody's kid's looking at, you know.
I agree.
What had you done?
I didn't do nothing. I don't even know why he would say something like that in the midst of.
Were you arguing at the time?
No. He just said it.
That's a lie. You just said that y'all was going back and forth. Pay attention, bro. Pay attention, bro. She tried her best to muster up every emotion and make it. Watch this. Watch this.
What had you done?
Look at this. Get the. Bro, knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Send the whiskey to Nebraska on to. Bro, this has got to be the most raw reaction. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. But god damn it, she capped, bro. She capped. She just tried to say, oh, they was arguing and all of this other stuff, and it was escalating, and then she like, oh, well, I don't know what I did. She capped. Crazy, bro. And then now, y'all help me. Y'all help me understand, because maybe y'all need to understand the understanding or get the proceeding this evening. She keeps saying, my daughter. He keeps saying, her daughter. All right, cool. Now, I do know, sometimes, excuse me, the female parent, it's my daughter, my son, my daughter. I get to understand that. But if they've been married for 9 years, bro, and that's not your child, let's see, bro.
I didn't do nothing. I don't even know why he would say something like that in the midst of.
Were you arguing at the time?
No. He just said it. I don't know if he was thinking about all the past stuff that we've been through, or if he was angry, or if he was, because it's a lot of times where he don't want to be with me, and I have to beg him to be with me, because I really believe this is the man of my life,
Right.
And it got out of hand, and for him to say something like that.
Yeah, that was deep and tired and wrong. I mean, I gotta applaud you. You saved your daughter's life. Well, I mean, woo! Makes you Superman, but you lost your cape when you said that.
Right.
Ms. Tisdale, let me ask you a question. Do you ever forgive anybody for anything?
Yes.
You don't harbor?
Maybe a little.
I think you harbor. I think you never get over anything. I think he forgives and you harbor.
Yeah.
And so what happens is you're mad about A or you're mad about M because, and then you have to bring up A through N while you're talking about M. He's got to pay for everything he did every day. Am I right with that?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Am I right?
Yeah, honey, she just likes to talk too much. Like if she stopped.
Talk too much?
Yeah, if she stopped a little bit and thought about what she was saying, we wouldn't have the issues we have. You know what I mean? Like just for instance.
Is it my fault that you don't understand me?
I mean, but I'm trying.
That's the problem. You don't understand me.
I try to understand.
Let me ask you this.
I try.
How logical are your arguments?
There you go. There you go.
I take it from your response, Ms. Tyndale, that you do acknowledge or realize that logic is lacking in your responses.
Yes.
Do you know why you're like that? Because we see that you're the problem, right?
Yes.
I mean, I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. He's not perfect, but he makes regular mistakes. You the problem. So let's talk about the problem that you are, so we can. Cause we don't talk about it, we can't fix it.
Right.
And tell me, why do you think? Have you been cheated on? What you talked about your family members doing things to you? What's up with that?
I was 16 when I met my dad. Mm-hmm. I was told that he didn't exist all my life until I was 16. And then all of a sudden,
He
my
pops
dad,
up.
Right. And that put a huge hold on me growing up. The trust, the lying, you know, and I guess I carry it on throughout the years and then being in relationships, cheating and all this stuff. And I think I brought the issues that I had into our relationship and it's affecting it.
So you're always playing defense.
Yes.
You're always you got
defense.
your dukes.
Stemming back from, let's look at it. Let's look at it. You were told that your father didn't exist for 16 years. For 16 years. Now, who told you that? Where'd you get that information from? Where could that have possibly come from? All right, cool. Let's just say it came from. We don't even have to say mom. We don't even have to say mom. It came from mom's side of the family. It came from mom's side of the family. For 16 years. For 16 years, bro, they've been telling you that your father didn't exist. And then you meet your father. Now, can you blame her for having trust issues? Can you blame her for that? I don't think you can blame her for that. I don't think you can blame her for that. I think that we should blame who needs to be blamed in that situation, who caused the situation, who stirred the pot in the situation, which is that other side. I'm telling you, bro. They be fucking these children up. They be fucking these, especially the girls, bro, especially the girl. Every child, not just the girls, the boys and the girls and the boys and the girls, both of them, bro. Every child need both parents. Every child need both parents, bro. But for you to try to eliminate, you're going to try to eliminate that child's other side, that child's heritage. You're going to try to eliminate that child from the other parent, bro. That's sick. That's sick, bro. That's in the thing. The thing that's not talked about, the thing that don't nobody want to talk about is shit like this. Is the shit like this. When you done fucked her up for 16 years. You done fucked her up for 16, 18 years, and now she trying to get her shit together, and you don't give a fuck about her. You off doing whatever else you wanted to go do, whatever else you wanted to get into. And it's both sides, bro. It can be male or female. I don't want y'all to get it twisted. But in the context of this video, which is what we looking at right now, in the context of this video, you done fucked this girl up for 16, 18 years. Now she trying to get it together. Now she trying to, man. I don't like it. I do not like this shit, bro.
Up, you know, you ducking and dodging, and the minute like something look like you, boom.
Yep. Ready to go.
Ready to go.
You are brilliant, Judge. You're hitting the dead on. I promise you, you're hitting the dead on. That's why I wanted to come to this show.
No, you think I'm brilliant because
You
I
are.
agree with you.
No,
You know,
It's not that. It's not that. I mean, I said I'm gonna try my best not to say the crazy word, crazy or crazy. She's not crazy. She's just scared of change. She's just terrified of change. Just can I say a little quick thing that happened the other day? We're walking, and the car almost hit me. We're moving on. We're halfway down the block. She's still talking about the car that just hit me. Well, is he crazy? Why did he? Hey, we already moved on.
Yeah.
All my parts are here. You know, I'm here.
It's good, and I got here, and I'm okay
and she's
with it.
still talking about it. You know, like agitating the thing. And she needs to understand avoiding the problem doesn't mean that we're not going to resolve it. But avoiding it until we're settled, we're calm, we're in a cool manner.
So you can have a meaningful, productive conversation as opposed to a screaming match.
Right, and that is normal to her, the screaming match.
Okay.
Top of your lungs screaming, not just screaming, top of the lungs.
Ms. Tinsdale, I'm gonna, the remainder of this session, I'm going to be talking about coming back from crazy, okay? And I'm talking to you, and I wanna say, first of all, to me, crazy is not an insult. I've been called crazy, don't bother me at all. People used to be afraid of me. Talking to my sister, you know, a few Christmases ago, and I was asking, why, you know, you never used to hang out. Because you were mean. And in talking about it with my mother, I was mean because I was angry, and I was angry because I was afraid. So what you have to do is deal with the fear. The fear will take care of the anger, and the anger will take care of the crazy.
Remember, fear stands for false evidence appearing real. So there's no such thing as fear. There's no such thing as fear. I've learned, bro, 99.999% of the time, the thing that we're afraid of, the thing that we got fear, it never really come true, bro. It never really come true. If you have a fear of approaching women because you think, oh, when I go up and talk to her, she going to be like, ew, no, why the fuck would I want to talk to you? Get away from me. Police, help, help, help. That's your fear. That's what you think going to happen. But 9 times out of 10, you going to get the number. You going to get the number, bro. And if you don't get the number, she going to be like, oh, no, I'm sorry, I got a boyfriend. Or, I appreciate it, I got a boyfriend. We don't get told no, bro. We don't get told no. So that's not fair. Or you can have a fair heights. You can have a fair heights that, oh, when I get up on this plane, maybe the plane engine, a bird might fly into it or something like that, and then we all gonna fall and whatever, bro. And that never happened. It never really happened. So remember, fear, false evidence appearing is real. And don't let fear stop you from your life. Don't let fear... Man, my thing with it is, I told y'all this. I told y'all before. I did not like talking, bro. I did not like talking. I hated talking. I didn't want to talk. I wasn't a talker. And I feel like, yeah, a part of it because I was afraid. A part of it because I was afraid. I didn't want to say the wrong thing or have somebody look at me the wrong way. Excuse me. Or whatever. Just be judged for my opinions overall. But I challenged myself. And that's what I made this YouTube channel. I said, bro, I'm a talk. I'm going to say what I got to say. I'm going to put my opinions out there. I'm going to do what I got to do. Make a thumbnail, write a description. Got a pretty girl beside me and she be licking. Yeah. No, I got chill. This has been undefeated, uncut. This is uncut, undefeated, bro. Yeah, but don't allow your fear to stop you from doing things that you love or that you possibly love, like with her. Like with her, bro, she might have a fear of actually being loved because that love was taken away from her, or it was manipulated by, you know, her parent. The love that she had was manipulated by her parents, so now she got a tough time trusting men. Bro, and she has every right to feel that way. You got every right to feel that way. I've never been in that situation. So until you are in that situation, you won't know how you feel. That's number one. But Number two, bro, if you got a good situation, bro, and you're able to release that fear, get over your fear, and start, and which I think she will. I think she will, because she got it. She got it. But you get over all of that, bro, and just live a happy life. Just live a happy life. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
The time to decide not to get angry about something is before you get angry about anything. You got to have a game plan in place for how you're going to conduct yourself, how you're going to deal with upset. And you got to know who you are. You got to dissect where you're weak, what's wrong with you. I got a list of 20 things I know that are wrong with me. I own it. I love it. I relook at it sometimes just to make sure I'm on top of it. Now, you're fearful, you're angry, and you've been hurt. And you're afraid that if you do not knock somebody out, verbally or whatever, that they're gonna take you down. So that's how you respond. So you got to own that every morning. And then you have to say to yourself, self, today, just today, I'm not gonna get angry. Just today. Don't worry about tomorrow. And you got to let the first wave pass you by. Say, what I'm gonna do today, he says or does something I don't like, I'm gonna do like this. It's a ridiculous thing to do, but do it anyway. I surrender. Just surrender, not to him. You surrender to your better self. I surrender. And then you sit down. And you cannot speak until you're not angry anymore. You won't be able to do it the first couple of times. Right. But after a while, right. After a while. And then, at the end of the day, you gotta debrief your crazy. You gotta sit down and a piece of paper. Nobody believes in paper no more, but I do. Write down his. My big bugaboo is worry. I have a list. What I worried about. And then I put a line. And that said, what really happened?
Told you.
And when you read it at the end of the week, you feel stupid. I worried about this all day long, and that happened. Wow. And if you keep writing that down, I yelled at this guy about this, that, and the other thing, and it wasn't even important. You see what I'm saying? You need to work your situation. You need to handle your crazy. You need to handle your fear. And once you handle and you work at it, because you can do it. You see what I'm saying? Believe in it. Knock that sucker down. You're strong and you're able, and you say, anger is the problem. My fear is the problem. I'm not going to live my fear. I'm not going to let what somebody did to me 20 years ago tell me that the rest of my life ain't going to be what I want it to be. I'm a bad chick. I can handle this.
Man, tell her.
You want to believe. You with me?
Yes.
You're going to work your anger?
Yes.
You're going to work your fear?
Yes.
You're going to fight your crazy?
Yes.
That's a soldier, bro. She a soldier, bro. She deserve everything happy, positive, good, rainbows and peaches in her life, bro. That's a soldier. I'm proud of her. I don't even know her, bro. And by the way, that's one of the highest compliments that I can give. That's one of the highest compliments that I can get. I'm fucking proud of her. I'm proud of her, bro. I believe she gonna do it. I believe she gonna do it. Now I know it's not gonna be easy. I know it ain't gonna be easy. You gotta think, bro. You can't undo 16, 20, 25 years. You can't undo that in 25 minutes or 25 days or 25 hours or even 25 years. Or even 25 years. There's no telling. There's no telling, but that's why I know for a fact she told her just day by day, just take it day by day. Take it day by day. It's going to be good days, it's going to be bad days. It's going to be good days, it's going to be bad days. But she'll get it, bro. She'll get it, bro. That's a soldier. That's a soldier. And when she get it's going to be worth so much fucking more when she get it because she worked her ass off for it. She worked her ass off for it. Yeah. I hope that they do get it. I hope that they do get it. Man, it's time to work. Let's get to work. Let's get to work, bro. What time is it? Yeah, I'm supposed to be at work.
Now look here. This is divorce court. I don't do engagement in here, except for when I'm doing that. But, you know, when you get out in the hall, go ahead and give her that ring. This matter is adjourned.
Hey, man, listen, it don't matter. I can be in the I, the ER, the ICU, the MECU, the CQ, bro. We dropping these videos. I'm dropping, bro. But shout out to them, man. I hope they make it. I hope they make it through, man. I hope they make it through. Shorty was a soldier. She was a soldier. She had her flaws. I like. Granted, that's another man's woman. The qualities that I liked within that one, bro. She wasn't scared. I was a strong woman. For her to sit up there on divorce court and tell the world, millions, trillions, everybody watching, you gonna let them know that you insecure? You gonna let it? And my thing with it is, we act like saying that we insecure is a crime or like that is wrong. Like, you should be insecure. In my personal opinion, everybody act like it's a big crime. Oh, well, I'm insecure because of whatever. All right, we all insecure. Everybody has an insecurity. Nobody's perfect, bro. Gotta check my defibrillator. Gotta go check my defibrillator. But nobody perfect, bro. Nobody perfect. And for her to be able to present that and say that and confess and own up to it and be willing and open to even listen to suggestions on how to overcome her problem, bro, you can't not like her. You cannot. If you don't like her, then you just hating. You hating, bro, and click off the video because we ain't no haters on it. We don't do that. We don't do that, bro. Bro was cool. I commend your patience. I don't know, after the first one. All right, cool. Keep in touch. Nah, I got chill. But bro was patient with it. And my thing with it is a lot of the time, ladies, I don't know if y'all want to admit to it, but we can tell. We can tell when you insecure or when you done been through some like we just not fucking creatures with no thoughts, or we don't have no knowledge. Like, all we listen to is 2K podcasts all day and goddamn hip hop media, and not like we don't have thoughts or psychology or something. Y'all get what I'm trying to say, bro. Shout out to bro for being patient, because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I would have that same patience, because, again, with that situation, it's good and it's great that she's on the right path and that, you know, she willing to do it and that it's going, you know, everything is looking sunny. Everything is looking sunny and everything is looking bright. But, like I said, just logically speaking, bro, after 25 years or 20 years of damage or something like that, bro, it's going to take her a while. She might not be able to trust for a minute, bro. And again, you can't blame her. You cannot blame her, but that's the side that don't get talked about. It's, all right, cool, after y'all done said this is the problem and this is what we doing to fix it, it's like going through those steps day by day. Y'all know in a movie how the calendar days be flying by and all of that stuff? That's not... No. No, November the 19th or November the 21st, bro, we got to go from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then you get Sunday. Yeah, that's real life. That's real life, but all in all, bro, I wish them nothing but the best. Both of them, bro. I pray and I hope that she able to get over her fears and all of that other shit. And then they goddamn get married and move to Zimbabwe. They get married and move to Zimbabwe, come holler at me and my girl. We got the cabanas on deck. We supposed to be in a cabana right now. We really supposed to be in a cabana, but, you know, undefeated, under the weather right now. I had to get it together. But, yeah, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. Did I forget something? I feel like I'm forgetting something, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you here with me. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. GTG, the family, as always, is love. And I'm out.